I am Jasmine Cacho, bringing you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on News Force.
Here are today's headlines. Dengue cases in the country rise by 153%. DILG PNP strengthen police visibility amid reported killings, youth disappearances. DSWD, DILG sign MOA for seamless distribution of educational cash aid. President Marcos names new PAGCOR Board of Directors. California plans to ban fossil fuel cars by 2035. Philippines wins first game versus Iran for Women's AVC Cup. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
For today's top story, the Department of Health or DOH reported that dengue cases in the country have almost quadrupled. DOH data showed that cases rose by 153% or 118,526 from January to August 6 compared to 46,761 during the same period last year. Additionally, dengue-related fatalities increased to 399 compared to 167 last year. Central Luzon posted the highest number of dengue cases, followed by Central Visayas and the National Capital Region or NCR. Meanwhile, Central Visayas recorded the highest number of fatalities, followed by Western Visayas and Central Luzon. On to another health update, the number of COVID-19 patients confined in private hospitals has slightly increased as per Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines or FAPI. Although according to Dr. Jose Rene de Grano, the utilization rate for private hospitals is still at low risk. He also explained that most of these patients are immunocompromised or people with pre-existing conditions, making them more vulnerable to the disease. He also noted that only 5% of private hospital patients are severe and critical, and most of them are not vaccinated or not yet fully vaccinated. On to a separate report, as Maguindanao deluged with series of floods in 105 villages in 15 of 36 towns, the Maguindanao Provincial Board declared state of calamity on Wednesday. 46,922 families or 234,610 people were reported displaced due to floods. Most of them remain in various evacuation centers. Prior to the calamity declaration, in late July 6, towns were already placed under state of calamity due to floods. Meanwhile, Department of Agriculture Senior Undersecretary Domingo Panganiban stated that due to government negligence, the Philippines cannot even produce enough salt for its own needs. Undersecretary Panganiban said that the department need to produce salt to balance requests. However, he added that they can produce enough supply but there's no program yet for this matter. The agency would work on boosting local output to reduce country's dependence on imported salt. Moving on, in light of the recent homicides and other crime situations in the National Capital Region or NCR and surrounding regions that have been publicized on social media, the Department of the Interior and Local Government or DILG has pledged to increase police visibility. DILG Secretary Benjamin Abalos Jr. said that barangay employees would also be used as force multipliers as they will provide the true numbers and expect increased police visibility. Netizens and other media accounts have recently posted that several individuals have gone missing aside from other incidents of kidnapping. Around 1,000 additional units will ply in the Public Utility Vehicle or PUV routes as more students and pedestrians return to the streets. JC Ogaire has the full report.
As more students and pedestrians return to the streets, approximately 1,000 extra units will operate on public utility vehicle or PUV routes according to the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board or LTFRB. This is happening as the LTFRB keeps reopening the pre-pandemic PUV routes across the nation to guarantee there is enough space for public transportation. LTFRB Chair Cheloy Garafil said the reopening of 133 bus, jeepney, and UV Express routes in Metro Manila is only the start. She added that due to the fact that many people neglected to register their automobiles, the LTO is still working on a few paperworks. But during the following few days, they are anticipating that roughly 1,000 units will apply for these PUV routes. She also called on the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA and local government units or LGUs to refrain from apprehending PUVs with violations related to their franchise to ensure that there are enough PUVs on the road. For Golden Nation Network, this is JC Ogaire.
For weather update, according to Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration or PAGASA, severe tropical storm Florita has exited the Philippine area of responsibility yesterday. With this, the country will experience better weather in the next 3 days, except for monsoon rains over parts of Luzon. As per the Weather Bureau, the southwest monsoon is expected to bring moderate to at times heavy rains over Ilocos region, Occidental Mindoro, Zambales, Bataan, and northern Palawan that may cause scattered flooding and rain-induced landslides, especially in high-risk areas. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of the country will see partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers due to the monsoon and localized thunderstorms. Coming up next, a news force. President Marcos Jr. meets with NFA officials to discuss rice supply. Senator Gatchalian proposes expansion of English and Filipino lessons for grades 1 to 3. DSWD and DILG sign Memorandum of Agreement for seamless distribution of educational cash aid. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.